Hello, I'm Min Kobayashi, and today I'm going to be talking about channels that inspire me. This is part of the StrikeBackVideoAThon, which is hosted by Ben Saunders, Swizzle, and Julia from the Bookie. I don't get to talk about my favorite booktubers very often and other YouTubers, but these are channels that I absolutely love, some of my favorite, and also just ones that I kind of wish I was like. So first I have two kind of general, but not general, they're just revealing my complete and utter nerdness. Super Carlin Brothers is one of my oldest and longest channels that I absolutely love. There's these two brothers. They did a daily vlog back and forth, kind of like the Vlog Brothers, for an entire year in 2012, and then started doing theories after that. They talk about Pixar, they talk about Harry Potter, they've talked about a bunch of other stuff. And I have Paigey, which is, if you're not in my neck of the word of nerddom, probably don't know who he is. He's a guy that talks about the Arrowverse, which is the shows related to Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, as well as talking about Black Lightning, and when there's DC movies, he normally talks about them as well. So I am a huge comics nerd, which I don't talk about here a lot, and I'm also a huge DC TV show nerd. So he does breakdowns and reviews and like talks about the episodes and like makes me see things I didn't necessarily see. I really like informational channels, and that's the ones that I love. So first, Taylor J. Williams. I actually just discovered him last month. He does video essays, very well delivered. He's a film major and he does videos on mostly TV shows and film. I have Just Right, which is also someone I just discovered. They deconstruct writing and media. I think their most recent video was one on Harry Potter and how J.K. Rowling does mystery and how little cues and the things that she does, and it's just like looking at different writing and seeing how the author or directors made it into such a masterpiece. Overly Sarcastic Productions, History, Myths, Tropes, and Classic Books, in which they talk about them and give a history. I have not watched nearly as many videos by them that I want to, and there's two of them, and they have great chemistry and it's sarcasm, so sarcasm makes the world go round, at least in my mind. Vlog Brothers, Mental Floss, Crash Course. But I love the Green Brothers and I love the ability that they've brought into this community. Crash Course, if you don't know, is free education on many different areas, like they did a mythology one that I loved. They have literature ones, which I'm in love with. History ones, sociology right now, film criticism, I think. Also Mental Floss, in which is normally hosted by John Green as well, in which they talk about like misconceptions and lists, and you just find out cool information, which I love. And then going on to my four favorite booktubers are Elliot Brooks. She's really into high fantasy, but she reads other stuff captured in words. This is Jay. He's a Canadian and he's a writer and a reader. Sometimes infrequent, but I really find he does his wrap-ups and he does his discussions and tags even in a very educated way. And Jasana C and Super Pow I both mentioned in previous videos because they're small booktubers, but they're both super awesome and really fun to watch. And yeah, so those are like my four favorite booktubers. This is kind of a shout out and also honorary mention on this list is The Medieval Reader. She was one of the first people I found on BookTube. She talks about classics, she talks about philosophy, she loves French literature, like books you have never heard of before. She's a PhD student and she does some modern books, but not very much. Leave below some of your favorite people on the YouTubes, and maybe I'll find someone else I love, or other people there.
Love you as you are, but I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down,